Okay, let's see if this is working. Nope. Let's see. Hang on. Okay. All right, everybody.
Okay.
Hello.
All right, everybody. Okay. Hello. All right, everybody. Okay.
Oh dear.
Hello. All right, everybody. Okay.
Okay, I don't know what's going on. Okay. All right. I think I'm live. Yes, I am live, but I need you all to tell me if you are seeing me or if I paused it. Oh dear. Okay. All right. It's good now. Okay. I think it's because I was on the event page. Okay. Because I was hearing myself over and over too. So, woo, okay. Glad we got that taken care of. So you're only hearing me one time now, right? Okay. Hopefully. All right. Well, welcome everybody. You all are my guinea pigs tonight. So I appreciate your willingness to help me figure this out. This has been a definite learning curve for me. So I'm learning that old dogs can learn new tricks. I guess we'll see if it all turns out right. So, okay. All right. I am going to share with you the new products that just came out this month. You can comment, you can ask questions. I'll try to go back and forth between my live feed, although I don't think I need to do that. And I can still see you're chatting. So when I'm done with the live portion, there'll be a few more posts that come afterwards, kind of like the ones that you saw up front. And I'll give away a couple of products, so you want to stick around for that. And then I've got some questions for you to answer at the end, just giving me some feedback and let me know how you thought everything worked. And then there's an option for you to star products as we go along. You can shop, but if there's anything that you decide that you want to order, then just go ahead and contact me and let me place the order so we can work on your discounts and all of that. There's also going to be a little game you can spin the thing and see what your discount is. So hopefully it will be fun. But all right, well, let's get on with the new products. First of all, starting with something that really isn't new, it's just new colors, is we have new colors of dishcloths. So I'm going to go there just so I can see what y'all are seeing. Okay. All right. So this is an emerald green, and it's on there. It looks like a Duke blue, but it really isn't. It's more of a navy blue. It's a deeper color than what it looks like on the screen, I think. And the green looks a little bit different too. So anyway, two new colors of the dishcloths and towel sets. And for those of you who don't like the lighter colors because they might show stains a little bit more or whatever, then you might like the darker colors better. Just remember that if you do get something on any of your claws that looks like a little bit of stain that doesn't come out, it doesn't hinder the effectiveness, gosh, I can't talk, of any of your claws at all. So new claws or new colors. All right. One that I have tried and I already love is the stainless steel cloth. Woo-hoo! Okay, so this is specifically for all your stainless steel appliances. there's a, and I've used mine, so it's not perfectly clean, but there's a little bit rougher side that's sort of like the EnviroCloth. And then there's a suede sort of side. It's really soft for polishing and shining. So when they first came out with it, I thought, well, I use the EnviroCloth on my stainless steel a lot, and I use the window cloth sometimes on it. So do I really need this, or what's the benefit of it? The place that I have seen that it's made a big difference is my stovetop. So I have a stainless steel stovetop, and of course the knobs and the surround and everything is stainless. And so because of cooking, and sometimes I get some splatters or grease or whatever, even though I clean it with the EnviroCloth or my kitchen cloth, sometimes it looks like there's just smudgy stuff still on there. So, so this, when I cleaned my stovetop with this and shined it with the soft side, it did not look smudgy at all. It looks really, really, really good. So the rougher side, I'm saying rough, it's really not rough, but the cleaning side works really well for getting the gunk off, and then the soft side for polishing. So if you have a lot of stainless steel appliances, then you will like that. All right, also for the kitchen, which I think people have been waiting on for a long time, is dishwashing powder. We have pods and we have powder. They've had dishwashing powder before, but you could not use it with a stainless steel interior of your dishwasher. And so our dishwasher is stainless steel inside, so I never even tried it. Couldn't use it. So I haven't tried the pods yet. I have seen some feedback that I haven't even opened it yet, that the pods are fairly large, and people have had some issues with the extra sudsing. But evidently, if you have hard water, the extra sudsing is taking place. But if you have softer water, it's not. So this is there's 30 in here for $19.99. And honestly, I think the powder is a much better price point. And I'll tell you why. So this also is 30, but it's $16.99. However, I'm always learning something new with Norwex. Norwex has this magnet ball. Look at that, cool. So I knew we had it, but I never really knew what it was for, and I never bought it or used it. So the magnet ball you put in either your dishwasher or your washing machine. You can't use it if you have a front-loading washing machine, I guess, because it's kind of heavy, so it might cause the door to sling open. But you can use it in either one. You can put it on the bottom rack of your dishwasher. And so what this does is it helps to soften your water, and it reduces the amount of detergent that you need by up to 70%, y'all. So if you're using powder, I guess even the liquid detergent, it would reduce the amount of powder that you use. So I've used it in my washing machine. I just got it last week, and today I used it in the dishwasher with the powder detergent. There's a scoop that comes in here, and it holds 4 teaspoons. And so I only used 2 teaspoons to do my loaded dishes. And it worked, and I had this in there, and it was amazing. As a matter of fact, the other thing that this helps with is calcium buildup in your dishwasher. And I have right along the edge of mine, I have some calcium buildup. Well, after I ran this load, the calcium buildup had actually started to decrease without me even wiping it away or anything. The other thing is sometimes I have spots still on my dishes, and there was not anything in there that had spots on it. So this is awesome, one of my new favorites. So I think this would do 60 loads if you're using the magnetic ball. How does it do that? Okay, Angela, you're going to ask me a chemistry question. Maybe Andrea will know. There's something about the magnet that it works with the mineral deposits in the water. There's something that it does with the water that causes it to soften the water. And I can't give you more of an explanation than that. I will see if I can get a better explanation for you, though, and text you. I just know that I read that, and that's what it says in the catalog, is that it uses less detergent, it helps calcium buildup, and it softens the water. Okay, so I see some questions. Okay, Lynn, yes, you could use the stainless steel cloth on pots and pans. I would probably use it like on the outside of them. I don't know that I would use it with washing them, in dishwater or anything. Although, I mean, you could if you're using the Norwex dish soap. But if you have like a stainless steel tea kettle and you've got gunk on the outside or the outside of your stainless steel pots and pans, I think it would definitely do that. Okay, so Nancy's asking, do you still need to use rinse? Yes, you mean the rinse aid. Okay, so the powder detergent does have rinse aid included with it. But here's the other thing is we now have rinse aid. Woohoo! Used to use that Cascade stuff, no more. I did actually put this in my dishwasher today before I did the load too. So I guess then it's kind of, how do I tell which one affected the fact that I don't have spots on any of my dishes? Probably all of it combined, I'm guessing. But I did fill up the little place that you put the rinse aid. I did fill it up, and I have a ton of this left. I mean, the bottle, I didn't even use that much of it. So this bottle would last you a long time. I'm trying to, let me look and see what the price point is. I don't have all these prices memorized yet, y'all. I'm working on it. Okay, so the rinse aid is $14.99. It's a 12-ounce bottle, and I mean, I didn't even use an eighth of it, so lots of it left. Okay, Rachel, calcium is a positively charged ion, so maybe the magnet attracts it. See, this is why I have a daughter who's a nurse and knows all of this stuff about science and chemistry that I don't. Thank you, dear. Actually, I do think I read something about that, so that does sound accurate. Okay, Nancy, does the company state that just using the powder will combat the spots alone? Let me see what it says here in the catalog. Okay, it just says gets dishes sparkling clean. You can do more loads when you use the magnet ball. It's plant and mineral-based ingredients. It doesn't have phosphates, fragrance, or chlorine bleach. So it doesn't really specifically say that. But it couldn't hurt to just try that alone and see. So, okay, so all of that is your new, actually kitchen stuff. And then not really new per se, but new scents. So the odor eliminator, I don't know if any of you have tried this yet or not. This takes the place of if you ever used to use that spray Lysol stuff that used to gag me and make me so sick. If you have a smelly garbage can, if you have odors anywhere, odors in your bathroom, this has enzymes in it, like so many of our products do. And so it doesn't just mask the odor, it actually gets rid of the odor. So you can, smelly dog beds, yes, I would think you could do that. We actually sometimes, the little top doesn't hold a whole lot, but sometimes with my husband's smelly workout clothes, occasionally when he's doing laundry, he'll add a little cap full of this into the washing machine. So there's now 3 scents. We used to just have the one, and this one is Fresh Rain. There is, let me look, I knew I was going to forget, Crisp Linen and Misty Meadow. So if you have the current one, let me see. I had some notes here from something else that I watched. Okay, so the current one, if you have this, the current smell is closest to the Crisp Linen, the new Crisp Linen. The Misty Meadow has cucumber and eucalyptus in it, and the Fresh Rain has lemongrass and green tea. So they're using natural products to get the scent in this, because remember, fragrance in so many of your products is what is so bad for us because of all the thousands of ingredients that they can put in it, and it's not FDA approved. Okay, smelly dog beds. Jamie, yes, Jamie says she uses it on dog beds like Febreze. Ooh, I think I need to try that on our dog's bed. So see, y'all are teaching me stuff too. So safe to put in the washer. Yes, the odor eliminator you can. And the cap, it doesn't hold a whole lot. It's small, but it's enough. It's very concentrated for sure. Need a spray bottle to use it, or do you dilute it? So I have, this is one that has a little bit of odor eliminator and the rest water. So like if you wanted to spray it in your garbage can, or you wanted to spray it in your bathroom, then you definitely can put it in a spray bottle and dilute it. The only time I use it straight is when we put a little bit of it in the in our washing machine with the laundry. So don't do that all the time though. Okay, so new scents of the odor eliminator. Another product, and I don't have it because I didn't order it, is the Sport Zyme. We've had the Sport Zyme for a while, but now they're making all of these products in our new manufacturing plant in Texas. And so they've changed all the labels, and the Sport Zyme has been updated, and it has a sporty smell. So the Sport Zyme is for all of your kids or your own athletic equipment. You've got helmets, you've got smelly shoes, soccer cleats, whatever. That's what the Sport Zyme is for. And so I have the old one, but I don't have the new because I didn't order that, since we don't have kids at home that we need to use for sports equipment. So anyway, all right, so that's the other thing that's not new, but has been updated and has a new scent to it. All right, so moving on to some fun things. So for personal care products. All right, first of all, we have this new exfoliating facial mitt. It has a little thing in it, so you just slip your hand into it. This side is suede for the washing your face, taking off your makeup. So it's still a little damp. I used it this morning. We'll see if it gets anything off here. I don't know if it's wet enough. I don't see much coming off. But then the other side is your exfoliating side. So, the body cloths, which is what I tend to use the most on my face and my body. I don't use any soap at all, just the water. And the body cloths do help exfoliate a little bit, but this is a little bit rougher exfoliating. And so I used it today, and you definitely don't want to rub real hard on your face. You just want to lightly go over it. And I really wasn't sure if it was going to do much, but honestly, my face did actually feel a lot smoother afterwards. And I tend to use moisturizer on my face after I've washed it, just kind of out of habit. And I felt like today that I didn't even really need to do that. The other thing that I used it on was my hands. So my hands have been so dry and just kind of flaky this winter. And so I used it on the tops of my hands, and it actually made them softer. So the reason for exfoliating, you know how they say smooth as a baby's butt? Well, when babies are little, their skin cells regenerate a whole lot faster than ours do. And what makes your face dry or not look as fresh and clean is the dead skin cells that are there that haven't been exfoliated or sloughed off. And as we age, our skin cells regenerate slower. So enter the exfoliating facial mitt. I do like it. I think I'm going to end up using this quite a bit. I don't wear a lot of makeup, so I don't tend to use the makeup removal cloths. And this is kind of like the makeup removal cloth, but I still think I'll be using it on my face some. So next we have these, I think are just awesome. Oh, let me see if I can get the zipper open. So we have these new little facial pads. Look at these. They're purple, my favorite color. Woohoo. All right. So you know how we have makeup removal cloths and we have body cloths. The body cloth is going to clean your face a little bit deeper after you've taken your makeup off if you use both of those. So what these are, one side is the makeup removal cloth and the other side is the body cloth. One thing that you can kind of think of this as a replacement for is cotton balls, so to speak, although you're not going to really want to be using this to whatever you would use a cotton ball with. If it's some kind of chemical thing, you wouldn't want to do that because you only need water. But if you're washing your face and you just take off the makeup, see how small it is. Just hold it. It doesn't have a little insert for your hand. That's what I think they should have done. It was, but anyway, they didn't ask me. So one side to take off your makeup, the other to take off your, or to clean. They dry really fast. They're small and there's 5 of them. So you could use one for 2 or 3 days, toss it to the side, get another one. And then when you're ready to wash all of them, they have this little pouch that they go in and you throw them in the laundry with all of your other Norwex stuff. The other thing is for traveling. So I know a lot of you travel with your Norwex. I travel with my Norwex and I tend to take a body cloth with me. I mean, I'll still do that because I still have to shower, right? But if you're traveling and you just wanted to take these for your face, then you've got these. They dry fast. You can keep them in your little pouch and you're good to go. So I think these are really cute. Next up for kids is the kids, what do they call this? Sponge, bath sponge. Norwex is big on recycling. So you know that last year they came out with bibs. So what they did was the hole that they cut out for the bib, for the neck, they took that hole and they repurposed it. So the bibs are made out of like the body cloth material. And so the kids' sponge is made out of that same material. They match sort of with the kids' towels. So if you have grandchildren or something, then you slip your hand in here. The kids can wash themselves. There's a yellow one with a teal strap and then this teal one with the yellow strap. So I think those are pretty cute. I don't have any grandchildren yet, but haha. Okay, Rachel, I'm just kidding. All right. Next. Oh, okay. All right, y'all. We have pillowcases. Pillowcases. Look at this. Oh, I do have Buster. Yes, I have a grand dog, and he definitely counts, and we are perfectly content with our grand dog. Okay, y'all. Hold this up. Pillowcases, microfiber pillowcases. The color is called Cloud, and they are the standard size. So this is a standard size pillow for your regular or queen size bed, and or queen size or standard pillow. We have king size pillows, and so it's not quite big enough for that. It lacked about 3 or 4 inches. Everybody is hoping that these are a huge hit and they make king size pillows and maybe sheets. So y'all, these pillowcases are awesome. I really didn't know what I would think, but of course they're microfiber, and of course they have microsilver in them, so they have the backlock technology in them. So you're thinking, okay, well, why a microfiber pillowcase? And that was the question that I asked. So when we sleep, the pillow that you're sleeping on and your sheets, of course, they attract dirt if you haven't showered, even if you have, oil from our skin, stuff from the environment, bacteria. If you're sick and you're breathing, and hopefully if you're sick, you're still breathing anyway, and you got germs, then you're breathing out germs on your pillow. Someone said, okay, well, what about if you drool? Well, if you drool, then you're drooling liquid or whatever onto your pillowcase. So the microsilver in the pillowcase does like it always does. It helps purify. So it's going to take care of any germs or oil or whatever might get on your pillowcase. I never really thought much about that. But anyway, I've been sleeping on this. It is really soft. It almost feels like silk, but it doesn't feel like silk. So it's definitely a very, very smooth microfiber. It's high quality. Of course, it's got the warranty, like all of our products do. So it has a 2-year warranty on it. It will not wear as fast as cotton if you tend to sleep on cotton. And it also helps with static for your hair. So I guess if you go to bed at night and you're hoping to wake up with your hair looking just perfect in the morning, let me know if that happens to you. It doesn't happen to me. But anyway, so new pillowcases, and so far I love them. All right, I have one last product to show you. Let me see how I'm doing on time. Okay, good. I'm doing good on time. So, because I wanted to do this as fast as possible. Okay. Y'all, you know how much I love the mop, right? Hang on a minute. I'm going to make sure that you can see me. I hope you can see all of that. Well, now we have a rubber broom. Woohoo! Y'all, okay, I know you think I'm crazy. Okay, so first of all, the broom comes like this. So it's short for short reach, or the handle extends for long reach. So let's see how tall it is. It's shorter than me. It's probably about 4 foot, 4.5 feet, something like that. Okay, so you've got your broom side, and then it's got a squeegee. It's got an edge on it. I don't know if you can see that. It's got the edge on it to squeegee. So what's the purpose of the rubber broom? First of all, think about, I have 3 brooms hanging in my garage, and they are all gross because when you use a broom, it collects all of that dirt, whether you've used it inside or outside, and it doesn't come off all the way, and it certainly isn't cleaned or sanitary. Okay, whatever you clean up with a rubber broom, first of all, you can use this inside or you can use it outside. Whatever you clean up with it, run it underwater, rinse it off, and it's good to go. And it's still sanitary and clean. If you have a pool, like let's say you have a pool in your backyard, you can use the squeegee for your pool deck. Let's say that somebody in your house dropped a bowl of cereal on the floor. I was actually going to demonstrate that for you so we could see how it worked to clean it up. But my problem with that was using the webcam on my camera, you wouldn't be able to see the floor unless I picked up my computer. And anyway, that would have been a mess. But I did seriously consider making a huge mess on the floor for you. But cleaning up liquid spills, cleaning up dry spills, cleaning up stuff outside. Here's the other thing. Hey, Royce, come here. Come here a minute. Oh, he's not going to get out of his crate. brushing your dog and getting the dog hair off. Okay, so this morning I wanted to try this on him, and our dog is quite chicken. He's scared of just about everything. I shortened the broom. He was laying down on the floor, and I walked over to him, and I just started brushing him. The hair was coming off. He sheds quite a bit, and he just laid there and loved every bit of it. I guess he just thought he was getting a doggy massage. The bristles are fairly soft. I mean, they're sturdy, but they're not really hard. So so you can use it to get dog hair off of your dog. You can use it on furniture that gets dog hair on it, which I did, or even dirt. You can, and I did that today on my couch and on our chairs that have suede material. So you can just use it to brush all of that stuff to the side. Snow removal. I have seen people posting videos of doing snow removal with this. So I'm breaking up. Okay. Crud. I don't know why. Okay. Anyway, so if you get a lot of snow and you need to clean off your car, voila, you have the rubber broom. Y'all, this is going to be one of my new favorite products. Anything having to do with floors and making cleanup easier, wet or dry spills, it's great. So that is the rubber broom. All right. That is it, y'all. I feel like I'm forgetting something. Let me just double check, but I don't think I did. Whoops. There went my phone. Oh, the little red cloth. Check your Wi-Fi. Okay, hang on a minute.